Hey there! In this video, I'm going to show you 3 tools that make life really easy when you're creating mock-up photos, and these are tools that I use constantly. And I also wanted to invite you to join my challenge, which is a Photoshop 101 challenge over at sarahdesign.com/challenge. It runs September 24th through 28th, which is next week. Sign up and get in there and join the fun. Alrighty, so the first thing I wanted to show you, which is one of my favorite things with my photos lately, is when I'm taking a picture and I'm by a window like this, and I have light coming in on one side of an object. Now the lighting right now is kind of poor and it's not going to pick up well on my camera phone, so I'm just going to have to kind of describe it to you. And of course, if you're doing a onesie, you're going to want to iron that beforehand. But if I wanted to shoot a picture of this onesie as a flat lay from above, and I noticed that it was looking a little bit dim, my secret weapon for fixing that is one of these trifold poster thingies. And you can pick these up at Target or Bartell's or your local drugstore. And the nice thing is that since it's a trifold, it kind of stands on its own. So I don't have to have an assistant next to me when I want to bring in a little extra light on this onesie. I just slide in this trifold thingy and I keep it out of view of my camera, and it casts really nice light back onto the onesie. So the window's over here, it's coming in, the light hits this, it bounces off and goes back down on my onesie, so I get it really well lit from all sides. So this is a really fun thing to have around the house. They aren't just good for your kids' science presentations at school. And another favorite thing of mine is this flower. Now if you've used any of my mock-ups, this probably will look familiar to you. It's a fake flower that I have photographed and used in Photoshop for the last few years. It's just one that I picked up at Michael's. I actually picked up a couple. They come in all different colors. And the nice thing is that it, never dies, and so I can take pictures of it. And it looks really realistic in the pictures themselves. And then in Photoshop, I can alter the color of the flower and do whatever I want to it, remove leaves, make things smaller, make things larger. Like, here's the size. If I was to put it next to this onesie, it's pretty giant. But if I, save it in Photoshop, I can shrink it down if I want, or I can make it bigger. I can add a bunch more. It's really, really versatile. And then the last thing I wanted to show you is this backdrop. So this is something I picked up at Target the other day, and it is just, I don't know if you can see if it's too shiny. It's the Divine Color by Valspar Peel and Stick Removable Wall and Surface Covering. And it even talks about like complementary paint colors that could go with it. So this is something that in the picture they're showing here, you would just be putting on the wall like wallpaper. It's actually kind of skinny. It's not that wide, but it is quite long. It's actually 20 inches by 16 and a half feet. So it's 27.5 square feet. So if I want to take a wider shot of my onesie laying on top of it, then I would have to probably cut it and lay a couple pieces next to one another. But for just like a skinny average shot showing my onesie laying on a pretty wood surface, it works out really well. And I like it a lot better than my normal wood floor coloring that I have right here with my oak floors in my house. So those are 3 of my favorite props and accessories and tools that I use for taking my photos. So it's not too expensive. And if you get a coupon from Michael's, you can get that flower for cheap. I think this poster board was just a few dollars. It's really just the backdrop here that was kind of expensive. I think it was like 30 bucks. And I know you can get those cheaper, I think, on Amazon. So shop around. But I hope this was helpful. Bye for now, and make sure you head over to sarahdesign.com/challenge to sign up for my Photoshop 101 challenge. See you there.